Something cool. Easy boy. He might not do it. But when you're releasing a Rudy quail dove, sometimes you let them go. They prefer to walk away. Bye-bye. Oh, that is real cool. 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, now it's about 6:30. Good morning, Karim. Watch sleep on the bright face. Where we going? What are we going to do in the mountain?
Hike.
Huh?
Hike and catch bug.
Hide and do what?
Hike and catch bug.
Hike and catch bud. Alright, if this make it to the video, welcome back to the channel. I'm not sure which channel this is going on yet. I think it's going on the 3KC boarding channel. Might go on the Dr. Carter Vet channel. If you don't know, we have 2 channels. Whichever one you see this video on, check out the other one. The 3KC boarding channel is usually for board related things, and today we're going board banding. Karim hasn't been board banding in a few months, so let's go there. So much birds flying around now. We have to get something good for sure today. It's only 6:30, but it's been bright for at least the last 45 minutes. So I'm thinking next time I'll go for 5:30 in the morning. And we have a quick stop and up to the mountain. Yep, here we go. So we have to go up this really steep hill. I should probably go in the 4-wheel drive for this, but Karim wanted to sit on the back, so I'm coming up very careful. Let me take you on this ride up the hill into the mountains. Sometimes we can see monkeys on this road, so I always come up here with the windows down. But the pressure, this is a really high elevation. I start feeling the pressure in my ears, and there you see, as we get to the top and around the corner, the phone has encroached on the road. This is not very friendly to the side of my van. Ooh. Additionally, it's so beautiful up here. And we have one last obstacle along the way. That branch across the road has been, look, there's a Rudy quail dove. Look, Rudy quail dove walking on the trail. Don't know if you can see him on the video. There's a pair of Rudy quail doves. It's a male on the left. Karim, peep over the top. Look, 2 Rudy quail dove on the road right there. A male and a female. Oh, the male is dancing. The male is dancing. I wonder if you could pick it up on the camera. The male is dancing for her. He's doing a display. See. No, the female is the one in front, the light brown one. Look, the male, look him puffing in the back. Oh, she flew away. He's going to follow. Ah, they're gone. Nature's happening right there, and we're there to see it. Duck. All right, so this is slowly walking the trail. Must be good with the machete. First one was much better. I don't want to create too much of a disturbance, but I think the rain and the bad weather dropped this. This one is rotten. That's bamboo. You need to be careful when cutting bamboo because it can chop you. Come on. Yeah, that'll do. I have to take piece of this one as well. Well, not all. Wow, something stung me. Something stung me. Where is it? Feel like on my bone. But I don't see the nest. No, it's a small beast. You hear the vireo whistling across there? We try to leave the place as undisturbed as possible. However, I wasn't gonna get stuck in that real cutlass, man. So now that the way have been cleared, we're gonna take the last bit. This piece of the road can get a little bit scary. Some people park out here and walk, but I like to drive through it. Let's hope. There has been landslides on both sides of the road, but it's on the brow of the hill. It's relatively safe. I was up here a few days ago. Ooh, this can get a little slippery right here. Usually I hit the four-wheel drive to maintain full control of the car. And we're here. You drive till you get to the end of the road. Ta-da! Welcome. Okay, let me pack. How you feeling?
Good.
You like the ride?
Yeah.
You see that big hill we was coming up? Look at the car. The car just slid. Nothing you can do when I'm turning. And just over the edge, it's danger, danger, danger. Scaling flying over there. You can see the birds are out, but the clouds are on the top ridge. Going on the other side. It's going to be some of the same thing. You good, boy? You go carry the photo camera and the binoculars. And I go carry the rest. Give me a bounce. A tree fall across the trail up there. We go see it just now. So we usually have to walk. 3 people today. We usually have to walk on the side of this trail. You see, we have the top of the canopy. A few trees have fallen, but let me show you the new setback. So, since Hurricane Beryl, a couple of these trees have fell. The trail was there. You can see the bottom of a few trees. But let me show you the new struggle. So this tree fell a few weeks ago. That's not even it. Now look at this. Good trail. Oh, okay. That didn't go as planned. That did not go as planned. Sometimes when you're turning around, this is where the trail is supposed to be. This is where I am. I was going to show you them coming down. You okay there? We have a slow person with us today. She there in the back. But we can't say nothing. She trying. You go past you there? Go on, let me see. Yeah, so this tree fell. No, because I clean up some and somebody else come before me and them clean up some. And somebody else go clean up some more. You can make it. Adventure in the rainforest. You don't look too bad. From there you get stick. Dirty? That nothing, long as you don't rip. You're not too bad. You look cooler when the child do it. I should make you do it again for a shot, you know. Alright, so what happened here is one tree fell over another tree, which took down too much. Which took down 2 more trees with it. All the trees are gone now. it's not as dangerous as if we were passing here when the trees were falling. This trail would take a while to clear, but we will clear it up. We will clear it up. So I don't want to talk too much about the bush, but yeah, you can hear all the natural songs of the rainforest. The cicadas are coming out. It's not a lot of them as yet. But we're right here. Oh, that's one of my favorite places. Look at this. When you go down into the Haliconia. Go down, let me see if something go fly. Going right down. I normally look for bats in here. Oh, it's really dark. You see any bat? Ah, boy. You know how they dig up here?
Pigs?
No, they come. You look like pigs, yeah? They come and dig up here for earthworms.
So?
To go and fish in the river. They come and dig up, they get the earthworms. Then they go and fish, you look like pig. This was another tree that fell on top of a tree that took down another tree. This tree here. I was up here one day and I heard one tree falling.
One pig?
The tree, this one. And it fell and took down two other trees with it. Right there. So when you're in the mountain, you need to pay attention. See, deep into the canopy. Let's go, we're almost there. You can see this hummingbird. Just, it smells as monkey poop. Look, rufous-breasted hummingbird. He might come and visit us. Don't know if you'll get him in the video. Small hummingbird. He's gone. No, he's not gone. He's from the bamboo. You smell that? Look, another one there. This one always, oh, they're gonna fight. They're having a tussle. Oh, they're building a nest. Come and see that. You see that little thing hanging off of the leaf there? That's a hummingbird. That's how the hummingbird nest start. They're gone. We don't disturb it too much. They use cobweb and mud and all kind of thing. And they build a nest there. The last bit. It's my favorite spot. When I get to the top, I look at the ocean. Huh? Oh, a bullfinch. The birds are ready to be netted. Reach by. I hear a mangrove cuckoo. Last week when I was up here, I heard it too. There we go, set up the nets. It's a bit of a walk. Normally takes about 10 minutes, 15 minutes if I have company. And this is our view. Pristine rainforest. Goes all the way into the national park. If you look over there, you might see the clouds through the trees. Yeah, I'm breathing a bit hard. There's almost no wind today, so should be good for the nets. Let's go set up. Now I didn't build this farmhouse, but I built this bench. And I brought my table up here already. And this is where I work. I got permission from the farmer. This is my field station. The roof could do with a few patches. If the rain gets heavy, then we're in problems. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Right, so it's an easy setup bench. And a table. Although we're far from the sea, there's a lot of sea breeze up here. Let's do this. Pretty cool setup. It's a lot of things to pack up. Come in, a little closer. Karim's the cameraman. So basically all the kits that I need is in this big green bag, including a drink of water. This is water resistant. This is waterproof. You're gonna be on back duty. Gonna set a couple nets. We start with the first two, then we do the rest. We check back in next time you see us, we're gonna have a board in the hand. So we have a board in the bag. Actually, that's why it's important to carry. Come a little closer. That's why it's important to carry bags when you set in your nets, because while we were setting the net, this guy flew in the bag. So you must safely take easy. I was talking about safety. Now I like to hold the board on the outside of the bag. Different places you go. Remember, all boards catch is by trained individuals or are part of a training process. So the people here might be handling boards. I may not put them in the video, but just to know, I made one mistake already, but that's okay. I like to take reverse weight. I'll get the weight in a second. But this is a lesser Antillean bullfinch male. Board banding is not just putting a band on the board. It's also about seeing the board, getting to know its health and other things. You can see a lot of parasites on the wings. This is a board at the end of its wing cycle. So he's gonna be changing. He's already changing feathers. You can't see it here. I'll get one where it's a little better. But we're gonna put a ring on him so we can ID this board if we ever catch him again. So let me show you. So it's a bit dark in the mountain, but we put the ring. Now this ring can move freely on the foot. It doesn't really bother the boards too much. They'll fly off. Let me see the number, D0214. Some of the rings, I normally document the number. Also take measurements like the length of the wings. It's pretty dark up here. This is a black board. It doesn't help with that process, you know. Also take the length of the tail. Now you have to be careful when you're taking the tail length. Some birds drop their tail. I can hear the rain hitting me. But what we want to do is we want to take as much data as possible from this board while it's in the hand, but within reason. Now I normally process a board within 5 minutes. Oh, it's getting really rainy here. Other people takes a bit longer. Other information. So for the male board, you could look for the male parts. Barely has any fat, this board. So this one would be by 1 and 6, 3. In a younger board, we also look for things on the head, but I'll show you it in a younger board if we get it. Yeah, this board is good to go. Let me show you the board in the light. And we got about everything. Hopefully you can hear me good. So we have a couple boards in the net. I'm going to show you out some cool hummingbirds. Let me just give you a look of the board. Easy boy. It's okay. He's biting a bit. He wants to be released. This is a safe way. They call it photographer's grip. You can see he has a new feather on the tail there. Let me put him in a more secure. It's much better lighting. You can see his wings. It's a beautiful bird. Let's let him go. Thank you for your cooperation. So it's early in the morning. These are some of our hummers. This is a rufous-breasted hummet. I'm going to let it go. We're probably going to get another one to show you. I see a few more in the net. And this is a green-throated carib. One little one. Hummingbirds. You can see it's in mold. It's okay. Although it's a green, let me show you it from the bottom side. It's a really beautiful hummingbird. It's changing its feathers. It's in the mold. He pooped on me. So it's in the mold. I'm gonna release it. There's a couple other caribs I can see in the net, so maybe I get a better video of another one. Get on there now. So we have another rufous breasted hummingbird. It's stressing us at the go. This is the Antillean crested. That's the smallest of our hummingbirds. It's a male. I don't like too much time with hummingbirds in the morning. You see all of those little things? Oh, I need a photo of this. Those are parasites, but he's going to drop this tail feather in a while. He's already started molting. That's a young bird, most likely molting into his fully adult feathers, but he's covered in parasites. I don't know if you can see it on the video. I see another hummingbird there. I swear it's hummingbird central. This one is just changing. Look at it. It's changing his tail. So I'm holding this bird very gently. It's changing its feathers and its tail. It's the molting season, so a lot of these birds will be changing feathers. So we have to be extra careful. All those little white things you see there are feathers. There's new wing feathers coming in. Let me have a... Alright, let's let him go. So this bird is really shabby. You can see it lost some feathers here, but it's growing them back, so it didn't lose it in the net or anything. This is either. We have two choices here. Looks more like a juvenile in the Antillean crested. It's okay, little one. Let's let him go. The female also come in this color. Well, sometimes the birds fly out of your hand, and that was a recaptured bird. So I didn't even get to see the band. The clouds are also coming to cover us a little bit. We're gonna go process some of the birds we already have. You could have seen my uncut reaction, but this is the take two. We can't promise the bird fly out my hand. I don't think it will happen again. Hopefully not. But let's go see what we have to work with. So we have banana quit here. This is the most common bird in Grenada. In 1,300 birds that I've caught, over 550 was banana quit. Look at this, it's changing his feathers. It's in a pre-basic molt. It's an adult bird, going to more adult feathers. We'll have a better look on the inside. So we have a big bird. It's a spectacled thrush. Very common bird in Grenada. I think I've caught about more than 100 of these. Could be more than 200, I'm not too sure. Sometimes they scream. It's just what they do. It's a thrush. This one is not screaming. So we have a spectacled thrush here. Pretty big bird. Takes a ring. I already know which size ring I'm going to use. So one of the things we do with the bigger ring is an aluminum ring. Sometimes I fit it on the leg. There's another thrush in the background. It's trying to be seen too. You place it in there and you close it tight. When you make the ring, you kind of don't want it to pass the knee, don't want it to pass the foot. If this bird was standing, it's a nice accessory. It's really light. It doesn't affect the bird flight or anything, and the bird would go on with the rest of its life. So the idea behind this bird banding is, now I have a number on this bird, C0204. Yeah. I'm going to take down the number. Let's have a look now. They almost never have any fat. But let's see if it's a male or a female. Oh, it's definitely a boy. Come and see that. See that big thing here? They call that a cloacal protuberance. That shows a male. But they don't mean. And as usual, it doesn't have no fat in the morning. So I could say this bird is definitely a male. And I have a code for that. And the eyes, we could watch the color of his eyes. You see how his eyes kind of orange brown. And he biting hard. So OR010. And then we watch the wings. Also, all his wings is pretty shabby, boy. See, these wings is very worn out. And if you look closely, well, I could see the difference, but you could look to see certain difference in the feathers, and you can age a bird by the age of its feathers. Don't know if it was an adult bird or if it was a bird in its second year of life that's going to now come into its adult plumage. For thrushes, the tail also gives a lot of information. This is a pretty big tail. It looks like a bread knife in the end. Nice and truncate versus pointy juvenile shabby tails. Yeah, so this tail looks like an adult bird. I'm going to take some measurements and then we'll let him go. A lot of these birds, especially in the lower Caribbean, the records would say that, okay, there's not a proper wings measurement because it's very worn out. The records would say more studies needed. That's why we're doing studies like this. It says it's 106, but let me check the other side real quick. So when this data is published, yep, that's what I thought. So one side says 106, the other side says 113. The wings are very worn out, so the wing measurement may not be very accurate. The tail measurement should be 113 to 99. Right there. Even 100. Yeah, these measurements will come in handy. We know this is a male bird. Now I have measurements, so later on, if someone wants to know if it's different to another species, this data could come out to say, okay, well, this male bird caught here this year had this measure, this length wings or this length beak, this color eye, and then we can age the bird. We know how to sex the bird, and then we can see if there's difference with male versus female and all those kind of things. That's why this is important. Now I know this bird is a second year, but it has a lot of double colors on it. The wings is really shabby. That was a juvenile feathers. Same here. That's juvenile too. The greater alula is juvenile. That's formative. So this bird would have been a first cycle formative bird that will soon be molting into his adult plumage. It's really cool. I was looking for a thrush greater covert, but I cannot see it. Let me take the rest of measurements. It's a good bird for the hand. Okay, you ready? Put him in the palm of your hand and then release him over your back. Yeah. You abide before you go. Okay. I say goodbye. 2 caribs in my hand. The other one is gone. This is a younger bird. See, hardly have any of that nice metallic. It just has one line of the metallic blue. It's coming in. It's in his first preformative molt. Let's let him go. That's a young bird. So this is a photographer's grip. That's one way you can hold the bird. It's going to calm down. It's a young bird. He thinks we're a predator. This is the most secure grip. It's banana quits, young of the year. We're going to put them in the bag. And let's go process them. You can see this one is already molting in. Pretty nice bird. It's already in his it looks like a, no, still in his pre-juvenile molt. I thought it was a preformative. Nope. Oh, such a shabby bird. So he's molting in. It's another male less Antillean bullfinch. This one is a recap D0214. Hold on, that's not the same bird from this morning. Let me go and check. I don't remember what the number was. 214. D? 314. Maybe this one we catch, but either way, no, this bird has been caught before. So this guy wants to be featured, so let's feature him. I caught him in one net earlier. Processed him, just caught him in another net. Let's let him go. Maybe we don't catch him again today. There's a nice sad Rudy quail dove calling there. Sun is coming out a bit. So this right here is a brand new banana quit. Looks pretty uniform, nice clean feathers. Just saw the nest, not too long. Just finished growing all of these feathers. Has a really short tail. But let me show you something cool. They don't actually cover the whole body with feathers. because all he wants to do is, look at this, is get out the nest and leave. So if you see it, it's like really, compared to one of the other banana quits, if I put it in photographer's grip, doesn't even have a tail. It's a really shabby small bud. It will molt in a while. You also see this the white on the side of his mouth. The banana quit normally has it red, so sometimes they have a yellow gape when they're smaller. But yeah, let me put it in the bag. We have some other buds to process before we process it and let it go. So we have a cool storage system. Now when we get the bud out of the net, now I'm not going to show you any buds in the net. I'm going to show you buds in the hand. We get the bud out of the net. We have different size bags, and we have a string. String been going for a while. Is actually parachute cord that I recycled, and boom, we hang them up. I always hang the bud we catch, and we go in order this way. Karim hang it up anyhow. So this bud would have been the bud that's up here the longest. Now we only have a few buds, but if we had some time, we have like 14-15 buds in one walk with like 2 nets, and then we hang them up there. And if we have too much buds and we don't have enough space, then we close the net, we walk the buds, and we decide if we open the net again. We never just put up a whole bunch of nets and catch more buds than we can handle. It's banana quit in there. They're all banana quits now. But let's go process it. Like this bag by me. So remember what to do. When you're done, put it on the scale and zero the scale. You secure the bud in the bag. Already, man, just do it good there. So that is the second time. You secure the bud. That bud uncooperative. Then you take the bud out of the bag, like in the proper hole. Oh, that's that little cry bud. That's the baby bud actually I was making the video with earlier. And you put it in, and then when you get it back, that bud could never be that light. Jeez! You see how much it is? 7.9, but it's small in truth.
No, 7.7.
It's small in truth.
No, 7.7.
That's the smallest banana quit I ever see. Right, so you could do yours. So you put it on, you go 0. You could take out your ring for yourself, or you may take out a ring for you?
Take a time.
Huh?
Take a time.
Alright, sir. You do your thing. Okay, man. Secure your board. And then untie it. Untie the top. Untie the top. Secure your board on the side.
Secure the board first.
You secure the board first?
Because I know if I untie it and I don't secure it yet, it might try to fly out.
You try to fly out? Okay, sir. Light coming for you. Do your thing, man. Yep, good ring. B0542. You don't get it yet?
No, I'll get the head. I see the head now.
Okay. So small wings, man. It's probably the smallest banana quit I ever catch since I catching banana quit. Tail is at 25. Let it go. Okay. I'm about to secure it. Hey, not sorting the wings. Watch it careful. Put the wings in a better place. Because you're supposed to have it in your left hand, not your right hand. Just readjust it slowly, yeah. And then where the foot have to go. Take your bag and put it on the scale. Yep. What's the measurement?
9.2.
Okay. Secure the foot now in the proper place. Secure the foot.
Yeah.
Put it in band and grip. Are you taking out your band still?
Yeah. I had one more thing to do.
What the fuck, bro? to hold it by the knee. Oh, you have it, man. Go ahead, watch me, do your thing. Okay, squeeze it. Hold on. Next time, hold the foot. Watch me, wait. Put the foot in the joint, in the knee. Hold it good between your fingers. So you have more space to work with and you've had the ball under control.
Yeah.
Then put back your thing in the middle and then turn it away. Keep the ball a little further from your body than that. You blow mine? How's a brood patch blow yours? Yeah. Does have a brood patch too, bye? Easy there, girl.
I'm trying to pee.
Yeah, but this is a female too. So we have a troop of monkeys. Oh, Rudy Quail love, come. The monkey see the bird. The monkey see the bird in the net. Slow down. We have a troop of monkeys right behind the net. Listen closely, you'll hear it. It can hear me now. So we have a nice male Rudy Quail dove. It's one of the coolest birds you'll ever see. That's not even what's cool, just up there. Ooh, there's a troop of monkeys. Come with the bad cam. They're calling, but they can't see us. I don't see them as yet. You hear that? That's the dove. Stressing just a little bit. Let me see if the monkeys would answer. I'm gonna try a call. They're right in the bushes there. They didn't like that call. At least I'm happy because it's been a while since I heard them passing. As a late morning troop, I normally see on this side. On the other side, I see another troop. There's a cicada in the net. If you hear that noise that's happening out there, this bird, this thing, this bug, get off the net. It's not a bird, it's a bug. You can hear them. You want to take it? You want it? Look. Ah! Alright. So this is a very old male Rudy Quail dove. Normally you can see a lot of different age feathers on it, but almost all these feathers look uniform, really good, same age. So it's a nice basic adult, and it's because it's a Rudy brown color, Rudy Quail dove. And if you're from America or somewhere, let me show you the eyes. Cool eyes, a nice yellow eye, pink around the eye. Male. Most of the quail dove had a line across their face. Here in the Caribbean we have Key West quail dove. Wait, it's okay. Bridled quail dove, Rudy quail dove. Not bad. Let's put a ring on him and let him go. So, sometimes with this Rudy quail dove, when you're releasing it, something cool, easy boy, he might not do it, but when you're releasing a Rudy quail dove, sometimes you let them go. They prefer to walk away. Bye bye. Oh, that is real cool. So we're sitting by the nets. Show me your cicada. That noise you're hearing, this is what's making it.
They're being quiet right now.
Yeah, these two.
That we holding them. If one fly inside there and eat
wait
the
on
one.
my pants, see if you go fly. Hold on. Gone.
I'm going
Back in the net. Let me see why yours gone down so. Back in the net. No, you escaped. You sound like?
You sound like a minigun. I take it as in one try.
Let it go, let me see where you go. You have to think this time.
If you go, I'll show you my turn and go back in the net. You're trying to eat my finger.
You decided you go blind, I gone.
Good. If you go and put yourself in and make a taxi.
You hear how much you have?
And the one that you did already.
That's that board will drop that one in the net. Most likely a trash. The other thing we have is this one used to be called the board Bible. Actually, the old version. This is the new second edition, the first edition of Peter Pyle. This we just call it Piles, written by Peter Pyle. Identification Guide to North American Birds. And then most of the species it doesn't have. It have near species. And this one is for all the other things. In time, hopefully, I can make a book similar for Caribbean birds. That's my idea. A proper identification guide with mold, color, measurements, sex, and everything. We was just about to take down the nets when he's molting in. This is a lesser Antillean tanager. Oh, easy boy. A Grenada race. Here's a recapture. What's the number? D0064. That would have been a bird I caught a long time ago. That's interesting. That's actually very interesting. I fall in the bush. Trees are cracking. Anyways, they have a nice lilac belly. We're gonna go look him up. Look up his information. He is molting a nice pre-basic molt. From blue to blue, but if he's number 64, it would have mean I caught this bird at least 2 years ago. Let's go have a look. So this bird, I caught him on this in the exact same net actually in August 2023, and he was also molting then. He started the molt a little bit earlier now. Have a couple more weeks in July. You can see these feathers just look a little bit blue, a little bit darker than the others, a bit worn out. But it's adult feathers to adult feathers. So this one would have changed 1, 2, 3 with 1, 2, 3, and it's changing that other feather there. And that's what they do when they're adult. He also has a nice tail. They like to drop the tail. So the male of this species have a golden brown on the back, a really dark like mahogany chocolate on top of the head. He wants to bite me. They're very bitey. He'll have a black mask around the eye, and then that nice lilac belly. And if you're wondering, this ring has been on this board for 2 years, and you see it doesn't bother the board. It's pretty clean still. He's changing feathers. That little red there is from the poop. It's not blood or anything. It's a nice bird. Let's let him go. So normally we spend about 4 hours, but the wind came early. I think we've been up here 3 hours and something, 200 and something minutes, maybe 2.5 hours. No more than that, maybe 3.5 hours. But let me take down this net. So although I don't like showing birds in the net, I do take my net down. The weather in the mountain is a bit iffy. It's a lot of noise. My mic stopped working for some reason, so I have to go dry the mic out. Hopefully that's a temporary situation. So you see here, after the setup, that cicada wants to be involved. He's right on that tree there. I'll try to show you. Oh no, we had cicadas in the hand. Karim is the cameraman, so he doesn't know how to walk with me. Back up this way. Back up. Back up. Yeah. He's a good cameraman. Well, yeah, let me know what you think. I'll give you a sneak peek into one of my research projects. Remember, all the birds here was actually released. They were processed, shot, they were released. I'm a trained person. I also quite carry all the relevant permits. not just as a wildlife veterinarian, but as a board bander. Alright, gonna put this net away. This big net is going to magically disappear in this little bag. And that's probably it for this episode. Thanks again. Back home again. All you. When the most important thing, leave it better than you find it, or just as you find it. I heard a tree crack in there. And the last time a tree fall when we was up here, so we're gonna hope if a tree fall you might see. If not, I'll fly the drone to see how much tree falls. Alright? What is? Look about by Caribbean Martin. Run outside, you go see it. So, remember we just had two in my hand? So in the video, I will put this one right next to the two. Right? So this is what the cicada look like before. And he spent his life underground. And then he come up. Some of them take 5 years. Different species, 12. I think the oldest one is be 17 years underground. And normally they come up, but this time all of them just come up. Every year we have some coming up, but it's not a year, like it don't take a year, you know. Those that come up this year was under the ground for how much ever time. And you open it back, come and see that. If you look closely in the back and you squeeze it, I don't want it to come out, you let go. If you squeeze the back, you go see. So you walk out of the back and then you go and you harden yourself. And that's why you're here making noise now. This tree here look like it go falling shoot, eh? Let me come out from below there. Look, another fallen tree up there. As the tree we pass when we come in, that was fall. Hear them cicada no boy? As the song of the jungle.
And the loud.
Cicada is the loudest I think animal in the world. There's a specific type of cicada.
And is eagle?
Hmm?
And eagle is the loudest?
The loudest? Well, I stand to be corrected. Maybe it's the loudest insect.